Jesus gave the parable of an old widow and an unjust judge in Luke 18:1-8. The widow, a frail but determined woman, clothed in simple worn garments. Her eyes are tired yet fierce, reflecting years of struggle and unshakable resolve, sits quietly holding a torn document. Her eyes are tired, her hands weathered. She whispers a prayer under her breath. God, I need justice. The judge, a stern, well-dressed man with a hardened face and cold, calculating eyes. He carries himself with arrogance, often lounging with an air of indifference, lounges in his chair, unimpressed and bored. He waves off another case with a flick of his hand. I don't care about people. Just keep the line moving. The widow, a frail but determined woman, clothed in simple, worn garments. Her eyes are tired yet fierce, reflecting years of struggle and unshakable resolve, approaches the judge humbly, saying, Your Honor, grant me justice against the one who wronged me. The judge doesn't even look up. No time for this, he mutters. The widow, a frail but determined woman, clothed in simple, worn garments. Her eyes are tired yet fierce, reflecting years of struggle and unshakable resolve, returns again and again. Each time the judge ignores her, scoffs, or waves her off. Townspeople begin to whisper, Why won't she quit? The judge, a stern, well-dressed man with a hardened face and cold eyes, often displaying arrogance and indifference, paces the room, rubbing his temples. That woman again? Every single day. He slams a cup on the table. She's driving me mad. Before sunrise, the widow is already there. She doesn't shout. She just stands still, eyes determined. She repeats calmly but firmly, Grant me justice. The judge throws up his hands. Enough! I don't fear God or care about people, but this woman is wearing me out. I'll give her what she wants, just so she'll leave me alone. The judge signs the ruling. The widow receives the verdict in her favor. She holds the paper close, tears of relief in her eyes. Finally, justice. Jesus looks at his followers and says, Do you hear what the unjust judge said? If even he gave in, how much more will God bring justice to his chosen ones who cry out to him day and night? Jesus pauses and asks, When the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on the earth? The question hangs in the air, unanswered yet deeply personal. Key takeaways. 1. Persistence in prayer. The parable encourages believers to always pray and not lose heart. It's about a continual attitude of dependence on God, not about changing God's mind through repetition. 2. The nature of God. God is not indifferent or unjust. He is the antithesis of the judge. We can have complete confidence that he hears us and acts for our good according to his perfect will and timing, speedily, in God's sovereign perspective. 3. A challenge to faith. The concluding question in verse 8 is profound. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on earth? Jesus is challenging his followers to be the kind of faithful, persistent people who never stop trusting in God's justice, even when the answer seems delayed. In summary, this parable is a comforting assurance that God hears our prayers. We are not nagging a reluctant judge. We are crying out to a loving Father who is eager to give what is good to his children. Our persistence is not to overcome God's reluctance, but to solidify our own faith and dependence on him. Continue to subscribe, like, and share. For more, God bless you. Amen.